Welcome to Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Being a fireman, father, veteran, husband, world record holder, and Ironman, he brings stories of experience to impact your life while challenging you to live it. What do you want from your life? Why do you want it? Are you willing to go through the challenges to get there? If you have the courage to take that first step, let this podcast be the catalyst to start your fire, while you bring the resilience to make it continue to burn. Our lives are made up of moments called right nows. So let's get started. Forged in the Fires podcast with your host, Fireman Rob, begins now.
Welcome back to Forged in the Fires podcast. I'm your host, Fireman Rob. Today is one of those information session days of the 7 catalysts that I normally talk about. Today's catalyst is going to be about decisions. Now, the decision question that I want to ask to you is, are you easily discouraged when results from a decision you make aren't what you wanted? Now, this is a huge question because a lot of times when we're going for those huge goals, those goals that are outside of that normal spectrum of obtainable, outside of that comfort zone, we are going to fall on our face. Those decisions sometimes will feel like they're huge decisions that the outcomes are not exactly what we wanted them to be. But in that moment, do you have the power of the faith in yourself to be able to continue to move forward? And that's where you have to have the understanding of your purpose. We had talked about purpose and ownership, but those are huge aspects when you're talking about making decisions, because if you have the understanding of what that higher purpose is that you're going towards, the passion that you have, you're able to own actually each of these decisions a lot better. And these decisions will actually be made to push you forward, not to keep you in the same space that you're at. Because the biggest thing that I see with people that make decisions is a lot of times they make decisions because they don't want to have to go outside of that comfort zone. Now, when you talk about making decisions, most people would rather have other people make the decisions for them, go down that path that somebody else has beaten down for them because it's so much easier. But is it so much easier? Because every single time that you don't make a decision for yourself, every single time that you don't make that decision to go down the path that you need to go down for your own potential, for your own opportunities, that pushes you back farther and farther. You need to make that decision in your life today that it doesn't matter what your decision is, that it doesn't matter what the outcome is, that your decision that you're going to make continuously will be to move forward. And to move forward in a positive manner, understanding that your potential and your opportunities are not on the other side of every single victory. Sometimes they're on the other side of your failures. Sometimes they're on the other side of decisions that don't take a second to think about, but take a few hours. Make the decision to live your life forward. Make the decision to follow your passion. This is Fireman Rob. I'll talk to you next time.
Thanks for listening and supporting the Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast, and please share this episode with a friend or family. To find out more about Fireman Rob or reach out about a question, go to www.firemanrob.com. Until next time, live your life forged in the fires.